welcome back. You're in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen with your favorite cooking show host. How are y'all? What's up? What's up? I got a treat for y'all. I know y'all say she say that every single week, but I come with the treats, okay? Not just in the food, but with the amazing guests, y'all. Because y'all know I only invite those that are doing the dopest things in Kansas City, things that make Kansas City a better place for all of us. So y'all stay tuned for this week's episode, y'all.
Hey y'all, it's the creator of Teawithteash Podcast. My name is Teash, and I'm here with Gangsta Goodies Kitchen today. So what's tea?
Welcome back. You're in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen. Look who my special guest is, y'all. I'll let her introduce herself.
Hello. It's Teash, the creator of Teawithteash Podcast, and look who I'm here with.
Yes, and we're gonna cook up something tasty. But first, I want you guys to have a look at our guests up close and personal, y'all. Take a quick look.
But there's a side to you that I never knew all the things you say they were never true in the games you play. You would always be win, but I say
okay, so y'all see her? I know she's cold with it, ain't she? Okay, now we get ready to get down in the kitchen, y'all. We're gonna make a chicken. We got all these ingredients. So as you look at over the ingredients, we got a little bit of chicken. We have some onion and fresh ginger. We've got some red curry, Thai curry, some onions and a few carrots, a little bit of broth, chicken broth, and coconut milk, y'all. So we're gonna make kind of like a Thai, it's not really a pho, but it's kind of like a soup. Okay. And so it should be tasty, make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
And I'm hungry.
Yes. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, I'm gonna turn this on. It's a cast iron skillet, y'all. I am a cast iron skillet kind of girl. And what a lot of people don't know is that cast iron really is the first nonstick ever out there. If you treat that cast iron correct, she will treat you well for years to come.
I bet.
I have like 3 cast iron skillets that were my mother's, that my mother used when we were growing up. And let's just say I'm a little over 50.
Okay. Okay, you ain't gotta tell nobody.
Yeah. And so I put a little bit of sesame oil in there.
Okay.
Sesame oil, because I like using sesame oil, especially in Asian themed dishes. It just adds a little extra flavor.
And it's good.
It is good. It really is. So we're letting that heat up, and then we're gonna start this chicken. And I slice the chicken up in little pieces so that it would, first of all, it'll cook faster. And then second of all, we don't want like big chunks of chicken, you know, because it is kind of soupy. We've got some rice noodles. As you see, that ain't hot enough because we didn't hear it sizzle.
Okay.
So we're gonna let that heat up just a little more.
Oh, it smells good.
It does smell good, doesn't it? Yes. Now, Teash, tell us, are you from Kansas City?
So I am born and raised.
Okay.
And yeah. Hopefully I'll be relocating really soon.
Okay.
But, you know,
Okay.
yep, I'm a Kansas City girl at heart.
I love it. Now, what high school did you go to?
So I went to Metro Tech. A lot of people know about Metro Tech, and then they closed it. So then I toggled over to Excelsior Springs and graduated with the others.
Yes. I used to live in Excelsior Springs.
Did you? It's not that far from here.
It's not that far, but I did. I lived in Excelsior for many years.
Okay. I mean, it's a way out the way, but it's not too far.
Exactly. And so if you take a peek over here, you can kind of see, I'm just trying to even it out so the chicken cooks evenly and pretty quickly. And we didn't put
good.
And see, we didn't put a lot of oil because we don't need a whole lot of oil. Then we're gonna, after this is done, we're gonna take that chicken out, and then we're gonna put all those other aromatics in there and get the base. Which the beauty of it is the broth. Okay? Because you can put any kind of protein in there that you want, any kind of vegetables that you want, but the magic happens with getting that broth flavor right. That's where the beauty of it is. And so, and you can see it's already starting to cook. And we're gonna let them see. We'll bring it a little closer, honey.
That thing there works wonders.
Oh yeah. So you guys can see, I cut the chicken in little slices because I didn't want it to take forever to cook. And I always say one of my grandsons, my 12-year-old grandson, he's gonna develop smell-o-vision.
Okay. And I know he loved it.
Yeah.
Girl.
So he cannot wait for today is over. So that he can come down and taste and eat and, I tell you, it's the grandkids that really make me feel like I'm doing something.
Okay. Because they're going to always hype you up.
They're going to always, oh my God, Teash. He's like, I remember he was, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5. They were living in Germany at the time. And they showed him one of our shows, but they put it on the big TV. So when next time I called him, he said, Gigi. His eyes were like this big.
Excited, wasn't he?
He was so excited. He said, you're famous.
Oh.
Because I was on YouTube.
Yeah. To him, that's a big deal.
That's a big deal. And so I just love it because they just really, don't nobody hype me up. My grandbabies got me. Oh, yes. You see that chicken is starting to cook.
It sure is.
And we're just going to go ahead and flip it over. That's the other thing, because it is chicken breast. We want to make sure that they're not dry. Because
most of the time it's known for being dry.
Yes, exactly. We don't want none of that. That's the other reason, too, I cut it up like that. It's so we don't overcook it, so that it's dry. Because we don't want no dry chicken. No dry chicken, y'all.
Sure don't. Put a little something on it.
Yes. So this is just going to cook a few more minutes, and then we'll take it out and finish this up. Now, Teash, tell us your podcast.
Yes.
So first of all, tell the people where they can listen. Like how often they can listen. Because look, y'all, okay, and you can share this with your friends, your family, and it don't cost you a dime. I say that all the time.
It doesn't.
It don't cost a dime. And if you're not listening to her, who you listening to?
Because that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Who you listening to?
Right.
Okay? And if we don't support her, who's going to support her? Okay? All right, y'all. Y'all, I'm not going to preach to y'all today, okay? But y'all get what I'm saying, okay? It is for us. It's by us. And if we don't support each other, okay, we make it happen for us. We can't be sitting around waiting for others to do it for us.
Absolutely.
It don't work like that.
We have to have each other 100%.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, to answer your question, so my podcast can be heard and streamed on Apple Podcasts, IheartPodcast, Spotify, YouTube Music, all platforms. And how I record is pretty much when I want. I have focused so much on my live tea talks via Instagram. I have amazing guests that you can definitely listen to there. Nice. But I still try to get into my audio when I can. But I'm definitely focused more on live now.
Okay, I love it. Now, I saw you just had, what was her name? It was somebody famous.
Christina Johnson.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So she's been one of my favorites for a very long time. She is the former wife of CeeLo Green, but outside of that, she is an amazing author. Oh my God, she just came out with a memoir that she finished. She's also an interior designer, and she is a master certified life coach. So y'all have to tap in with Christina, honey, because she'll give it to you raw and uncut. But yes.
Wow, I love it. So, Teash, how do you find your guests?
Well, the first thing I do is definitely want to make sure that whatever someone else is doing is in alignment to my direction.
Yes.
But I'm always looking for something specific, pizzazz, authenticity, what you come with, what your business is about, and just to make sure that I give you enough push, because a lot of us are doing amazing things, but we just need something emphasized for us. So, I just kind of scale the scene and see what's tea, and that's how it starts.
I love, how did you come up with your name?
My name is Artisha. And so childhood name of mine has been Teash, Tisha. And so I thought it'd be real cool just to say, hey, I'm Tea with Teash, you know. So.
And it has a ring.
Yeah.
It goes together.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah,
yes.
I like tea and I like tea. So.
I love it. I love it. You know, I've had this idea that I haven't, and I talked to Janelle Banks about it. And I'm gonna do it. But we call it like a little segment in the show that we call either sipping your cognac or spilling your cognac. So it's meant to be funny, but it's like whatever that juicy gossip is going on. She's gonna bring it to him, you know, in a comical way. Yeah.
That'd be dope, though.
Yes.
I saw that she was a comedian from here, so amazing. I think you should do it.
Yes. So now we're gonna start with the aromatics. I'm gonna put the carrots in first.
Okay.
Only because it takes the carrots probably the longest to kind of cook down.
Okay.
Then I have some fresh ginger, because I'm all about fresh ingredients. If we're gonna do it, let's do it right.
Okay.
Let's not do the processed stuff when we don't have to.
Exactly.
Okay. And this is just like a 1/4 cup of an onion. And then we've got some fresh garlic.
Ooh. Who doesn't like garlic? I love
know.
garlic.
It smells so good, don't it?
It does.
And then we're just gonna let this cook down a little bit.
Now this smells amazing. I know y'all can't smell it, but this smells good. I feel like I'm somewhere else now.
Yes. That's the goal. You know, we want it to smell good, look good, all of that. Because that is important. And so, Teash, can you tell us what made you start the podcast?
Well, when I was very small, my mom always made sure that I had a microphone. I was a lot of a talker. I was never afraid to talk in front of people. I always had like a knack for public speaking. And I used to do these talk shows in my room with me and all my toys.
I love it.
Yes, and I would call guests up, which, where they coming from for real? They weren't coming. But yeah, and then as time progressed, I wanted to major in journalism and pledged Delta. So it kind of stuck with me. And like I said, I've always loved to talk. And I just wanted to travel around the world getting the story. Yes. So when my boys got older, I was like, you know what? It's time. It's game time.
It's game time.
And that's what we did.
Yes. I love that. You know, I saw not too long ago, somebody had posted, you know, those kids who got in trouble in school for talking too much, what are you doing now? Right. And I said, talking too much.
Okay. They don't know. That'll get you places.
It will get you places.
Sure will.
And just purely not being scared to talk.
Yeah.
And knowing how to communicate effectively.
Yeah.
That's a critical skill.
It is.
Yes.
And it's actually an art. Everybody's not born with that.
You're absolutely right.
It's nothing you can rehearse for. It's just in you and not on you, really.
Exactly. So. I totally agree. Now, this is about ready. We added the fresh ginger, the carrots, the onions, and the garlic.
Oh, that looks good.
Then you have Indian curry and you have Thai curry. And typically the Indian and the Thai curry are going to be a red.
Okay.
And we're just gonna let that get all toasted in there.
I mean, that smells real foreign and real good.
Yes, and see how it just kind of gets that little sticky. And so now, if you hand me the jar that has the coconut milk in it.
Handy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And so we're just going to start pouring this in. Of course, you see it immediately cools the fire down.
It does.
And so, which is a good thing because the coconut milk has natural sugar in it and we don't want it to stick.
Okay.
And so, put that in there.
I definitely just learned something today.
And now we're going to add some of the chicken broth.
Okay. Just let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready, ma'am. Yes.
All right.
There we go.
And then, of course, last but not least, we'll be adding the other stuff.
Yes. And so we're going to let this kind of heat back up. And then we'll add, because we got those little rice noodles that we're going to cook.
Those are always really good and they're light.
They're light.
So I think those are more my favorite.
Yes, yes. And so see the color of it has changed just a little bit. And so we're gonna let that simmer for a minute. Okay, y'all. We see it's come to a boil. And now we're gonna add our noodles and our chicken back in. And we're gonna let it simmer for a second, and then we'll be ready to taste.
That's good.
Yes.
Like I said, child, I'm hungry.
I am too.
And I make sure to leave enough room.
Yes.
You know, so that way I can get with what's going on here.
Yes. And then we're just gonna take the chicken that we cooked already, and we're just gonna dump it all in there.
Just a combined situation. Flavors everywhere.
I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of lime juice in there. Just to kind of brighten it up. And then at the very end, when we scoop it in our bowls, we'll put a little bit of cilantro, and you can squeeze some more lime in it. Let's see. See, those noodles are already starting to cook, y'all.
Takes no time at all.
It really doesn't.
It's that cast iron.
Yes.
Ooh, for those that like jalapeno, like we do, you can definitely throw a little bit of that in there if you want some spice.
Spice it up. Absolutely, yes. And so we're gonna let this finish. This is basically about finish. And then when we come back, we're gonna have a seat.
Okay.
And we're gonna taste this. And we're gonna learn more about Teash with Teash, y'all. We'll be right back. Okay, y'all. We're back. It's looking good. It smells good.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to taste. We're going to get in this. We're going to taste it, and then we're going to keep talking. Okay. You know how you do it. You know, we're having a conversation over a great meal. And so, Teash, if you want to get started first, so this little ladle will get the broth, and then this will help get the noodles.
All right, so I don't know which one I'm supposed to use first, but
hey, however you want to. There's no right or wrong. Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna bring this over here, get a little bit, do my broth first.
Yes.
This is gonna be good.
Yes.
Just putting this on out there. So now that we've done that, get ready to use these.
For your noodles and your chicken. Look at that, y'all. Looks delicious.
Yeah, this is more than the tea. This is all the amazing goodness in this bowl.
Yes.
Yes, I'll get a little bit of chicken
Absolutely,
as well.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if I'm doing this the right way or not.
You are. Look,
hey,
we getting into it, so there's no right or wrong,
we
right?
are.
And it's our business, right?
Right. And please stay out of it.
Right.
So we're going to start with something small, just so I won't take too much time.
And then here's a little bit of cilantro.
Okay.
And then if you want to squeeze a little bit of fresh lime juice in there.
Cilantro there.
And then there's your lime.
All right. I'm going to get my lime.
Yes.
And we're going to see what's going on.
We're going to see what's going on.
Squeeze that in there.
Just have it to say like so, like that.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. Now let's get some of these noodles out of here. Ooh, y'all see that? And again, I love these rice noodles because they are so thin. And y'all, if y'all don't want to put meat in it, you ain't gotta put meat in it. It could be strictly veggies if you wanted it to be. Okay, y'all, so now we're gonna try using these chopsticks.
Let me see.
Let's see here. Ooh, I can't get a grip at all.
Yeah, I can't. I did have one. Just know we do have forks as backup.
Look,
We're trying to give you an experience.
Right. Look,
So-
I'm trying to, look.
Okay, girl, please. This ain't gonna work. So at a point or another,
Right, let's get the fork out.
yeah. We just wanted to let y'all see how it's supposed to go versus how it's really gonna go.
Mm.
So let me see.
Oh my God.
I hope my fork's weird too. So.
Yes.
Mm.
Mm.
That's really good.
Mm.
That cilantro is just enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too much.
Mm-hmm.
It's not overpowering. Let's see if I can get some of this meat through here.
Yes.
That way I can have it all in one swoop.
And what I forgot to tell y'all was that I seasoned the chicken with lemongrass.
Mm. Okay.
Again, just trying to capture that whole Asian kind of flavor profile.
Really good.
Mm. And definitely some jalapenos in here.
Girl.
Oh. Yes. See, even my noodles are slipping off of my fork.
I know. But it's good, y'all. You know, get into it. You can taste every ingredient. And they play nicely together.
They really do. I
like
think,
it.
do you think it needs maybe just a sprinkle of salt?
Mm.
Just a tad bit.
Mhm.
Yeah. Kind of help bring those flavors through.
Just a little bit.
Just a
Doesn't
tad.
hurt.
Yeah. Just a tad bit. Okay.
It's really good though. Overall.
Mm. Oh my goodness. I could probably eat something like that almost like every day.
Mm-hmm. Especially for lunch at work and things like that. You can definitely do it.
Yes.
So.
Yes. So when Glenn was on, we made crawfish mac and cheese.
Oh, was that his idea?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
It was, and so I was like, okay, Glenn, what is it? Drum roll. And so, he has the way he grades it. Yes, yes. And he said it was busting. I said, okay.
Oh my God. He's actually amazing. When I interviewed him, a time was definitely had. The way he expresses his love for food.
Yes.
And it makes you want to go to every spot that he's
Did
gone
he
to.
go? Yes.
He's so
Absolutely.
theatrical.
Yes.
And he's really a good time. For
Yes.
real, so.
We had a blast in here with him.
Yes.
I mean, he kept us laughing.
A mess.
And like you said, he loves what he's doing.
Yep.
And bringing us into it, it was. So now I walked around saying, y'all know my food is busting, right? Because Glenn said it so.
I know, they like, what now?
Right. Yes. And I can't remember when or how or where it was when you were nominated for Best Podcast, Kansas City People Choice Awards.
You knew about that?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. I was like, who is this beautiful young lady? And your energy and it comes through.
Thank
And
you.
because the show is in my house,
Mm-hmm.
I'm very methodical about. So I've been watching you since then.
Really?
Yes.
That was last year.
Yeah, I
Oh my
know.
God.
I know. But I'm like, I need to make sure that it's a good fit.
Yes.
And so I'm like, oh yeah, she's doing it. And you really, really are, honey. Which leads me up to, you have a huge event coming up.
I do.
Tell us about that.
It's the Ladies Link Up Network and Connecting Summit. And I had my girls in mind. I feel like we all need a safe place to go.
We do.
I feel like for the business ladies, the inspired ladies, and just the ladies that want somewhere really amazing to just hang out.
Yes.
I wanted to do it a long time ago, last September, but unfortunately, my cousin's amazing restaurant, The Crave, took a fall. However, that's not going to stop them. I just want to put that out there. But then fast forward, I was going to do it, kind of reschedule thing, and then the holidays came, and I wasn't in the best headspace, so I wasn't going to do it at all. But then I said, you know what? This year's the year we're going to do it.
Yes.
And so It's definitely going to be amazing. It'll be at Coco Spaces.
Yes.
You can definitely go on Eventbrite. You can check out the tickets and things like that.
Yes.
Make sure you ladies get your tickets and come out. It's going to be super bomb.
Yes.
I'm going to have Rockstar Gumbo as my speaker because he's amazing and he's over Curves and Confidence, that whole movement.
Yes.
I'm going to have 3 incredible vendors. Comfy Stennis is going to be one of our giveaway girls. I don't know what she's giving away or how many things she's giving away, but you want to be there for that.
Yes.
And then I will also be giving away one of my my tea sipping heavy stir notebooks that will be given to the first 5 ladies to arrive. Don't want to miss that. And then we'll have my super dope DJ, which is DJ Diamond Diva. Child, you're gonna have to check her out.
Wow.
And then last but not least, what else do we have? So we'll have YGKC and K-Town on the Beat closing the show with their hit song Maybelline. So all the ladies will have to be out to hear that. But otherwise, I can't really stress enough. Go get your tickets.
Yes.
We're gonna have a time, cocktails, refreshments, things like that, and take pictures.
Yes.
So ladies, come out.
Yes, and all that information is there, the link. So all you have to do is go into the comment section, click on that link, y'all, and buy your ticket. Don't wait.
Thank you.
Don't wait because they're gonna be gone. And you just named 2 people who've been guests on the show. YGKC and Comfy Stennis.
Okay,
yes.
I definitely interviewed them as well.
Yes.
And when I say it's always love,
yes.
I cannot stress literally how amazing Comfy is. She's so warm and inviting, and she's taken over. As far as, you know, her with her company, the Cloud Company, and then she's doing a lot of things with the creatives, with hair and things like that. And YG is definitely up and coming in the rap game. I definitely like his music.
Yes.
A lot of people feel it.
I do too.
They're on the radio now, so you got to show love, especially with him being such a young guy.
Yes.
So I just like to see all of us really stepping into our purpose.
Absolutely.
Really.
And you creating that space for us to gather and to, like you said, a safe space for us to gather and be able to do that and share that and just uplift each other.
Yes, that's the name of the game. Just inclusion. So, you know, I just wanted the ladies to have an amazing time and just really get into their element. You know? So
absolutely. Tell me, do you have any like when you started your podcast? What was that like? Because there might be somebody out there listening who's been thinking about starting one, but not sure where to start, how to start, what that looks like, you know. How did you unfold that for yourself?
You know what? I felt my way in the dark. I'm going to be honest with you. I knew nothing about it, but I knew I wanted to do it. It was my calling to do it.
Yes.
I started out just doing audio. I did single episodes about health, relationships, friendships, and things like that. I wanted to really hone in on topics that people wanted to hear. Things that I personally went through and knew a lot about. And I wrote down a lot of stuff. I keep a lot of notebooks because I like to write. So everything I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it, I wrote it all down.
Yes.
I had to teach myself how to use Spotify and how to upload an episode here so that it'll transfer on these other platforms. So I just bought what I thought I needed.
Yes.
And I didn't spend a lot of money on a real big camera, none of that stuff. I just did what felt right, and God took the rest of the way.
Yes.
So
Yes. And I say to people too, don't wait till you think you need this or that or that. Just if it's what you want to do, and you, like you said, you know that this is what you're supposed to be doing.
Yep.
And you just do it. You sound just like me. I'm like, I got an MBA. I don't know nothing about journalism. I don't know nothing about producing a show. But you know what? We figured it out about these lights. That phone,
and that's
records everything.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
Yep. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't have to get all these zoos and whams. You really don't need it.
Yes.
But just be determined.
Yes.
You don't know who's going to listen, who's going to like it, who's going to follow. But you'd be surprised. People in different states, countries, or what have you. Just do you.
Just
Period.
do it.
Just
Yes.
do you. Don't worry about nothing. Just take that first leap, and God will take the rest of the way.
Absolutely.
And that's tea.
That is tea, y'all.
You know,
Teach
that's
what
I
other tea
live
you
by.
got for us, girl.
Let me see.
Mm.
So I've been working on some new live tea talks, and just know they're going to be amazing as well.
Yes.
But you know, I just had an actress from Atlanta. She's also a model, entrepreneur, and speaker. Had her on yesterday. She has some projects coming up, some different movies
Okay.
and plays and things like that. She's on her way to New York Fashion Week.
Okay.
So Nicole Gregory, she's super dope. You guys have to
Nice.
tap into that. Matter of fact, tap into all of my episodes that I've
Yes.
had thus far. I've had Brian B. Shining on there. I have had Quiz Beasley. A lot of people know Quiz.
Yes.
I have had check
a
it
lot
out.
of people. Yes.
Just follow
Remind
me.
them again where they can listen and
So,
watch.
Yes, so you can watch my live tea talks on Instagram, both of my pages, Teawithteash Podcast, and then Teawithteash Podcast 2, which technically just Teawithteash Podcast. Go there, you can see all of my live tea talks, what's coming up. I'm always posting an announcement, so make sure you tap in. For my audio, you can go to Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartPodcast, and YouTube Music. So anywhere and everywhere, just
Okay.
tap
And
in.
it's Teash with Teawithteash.
So it's Teawithteash Podcast,
Okay.
and I, of course, am Teash. So
Yes. Got
follow,
it.
Follow me, check it out.
Yes. You guys, come on. Don't go ahead. Stop what you're doing. Get your phone out and go and follow and like right now, y'all.
Yes,
Okay?
and make sure you keep good tea with you too. Literally, good tea.
Yeah. I love it. I
Put
love
some in
it.
the cup too. That's
Yes. Because your tea is your tea.
Uh-huh.
So.
fine. Period. Yes.
I love it. Yes. You guys, this recipe is up. Try it. Get back in the kitchen with your family. Cook your family whole meals, you know. In the kitchen and dinner time is also a time to bond, connect, and
Yes.
talk about all of those things in that family tea, y'all. So remember, healthy families equal healthy communities. Teash, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything else you want to say before we leave?
The only thing I can tell you is, like I said, do whatever you want to do unapologetically. Be very much in tap with yourself, and always keep enough room in your teacups for new tea.
I love it. With that, y'all, peace out. Thank you so much for watching.